First off, this unit is built around a hefty 5040 watt-hours LiFePO4 battery, 45 Ah at 112 volts, which is not small. Jackery claims this cell chemistry supports up to 4000 cycles, meaning the battery should last a long time before degrading to 70% capacity. That's a big win for long-term use. According to the official spec sheet, it weighs about 61 kilograms, 134.5 pounds. So this is more like a ground-mounted, semi-permanent backup unit, not something you carry around casually. As one Reddit user put it, two-person lifting, about 135 pounds. The power output is seriously impressive. It offers 7,200 W continuous AC power, and can surge up to 14,400 W, supporting both 120 volts and 240 volts output. That means you can power high-draw appliances, potentially even parts of your house, during an outage. One of the standout features is expandability. You can connect up to 10 more battery packs, each 5040 watt-hours, which in theory lets you scale this system up to 60 kilowatt-hours. That kind of modular design is super powerful for someone who doesn't need 60 kilowatt-hours now but wants the option in the future. On charging, it has multiple flexible paths: AC charging, high voltage and low voltage solar, via MC4, and even a hybrid mode if you're using Jackery's smart transfer switch. According to Jackery, with the transfer switch, you can recharge in just 1.7 hours under ideal conditions. That's very fast given the capacity. Safety and reliability are solid. There's a 62-layer BMS for monitoring and protecting the battery from overcharging, overdischarging, and other risks. It also features a zero-ms UPS mode, online, when switching to backup, so your sensitive devices don't skip a beat. From user reviews, people are largely impressed by its performance during blackouts. One person on Reddit said they'd finally stopped relying on a gas generator because this unit handled their outage smoothly. Others, though, warn about its huge weight and say it's not really portable in the usual sense. There are some real drawbacks, too. Several users report firmware or BMS issues. It has never worked correctly. At 2 a.m., it shuts off AC output and displays an F6 error. Another common complaint: when charging with 120 volts input, you apparently lose 240 volts output. Something to think about if you rely on the 240 volts port. Even though expansion is a powerful feature, some point out that scaling this system to 60 kilowatt-hours is very expensive. And the solar panels required, if you're charging fast, need careful setup. Others are pushing 4000 W solar input, which is not trivial. On top of that, there are reports of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity issues via the app, making remote monitoring or control a little finicky. On the plus side, this thing is really quiet. Jackery says it runs at just 30 decibels, which means it can even live indoors without being a big noise disruption. That's a huge advantage over gas generators. In terms of installation, you'll want to plan this out well. Because of its weight and modular nature, many use it with a smart transfer switch wired into their breaker panel. That lets critical circuits, fridge, internet, lights, run off the Jackery during an outage. Some people even do long-term, hybrid, charging, combining solar, AC, and the transfer switch, to optimize load and recharge strategy. So, is the Jackery Solar Generator 5000 Plus worth it? In my honest, researched opinion, yes, if you need a serious home backup solution that's designed to scale up. It's not cheap, it's heavy, and it's not plug and play for light use. But for people preparing for extended blackouts, building a modular solar backup, or wanting a long-cycle, high-capacity unit, it really delivers. If your needs are smaller, or you don't want to deal with installation, there might be simpler options, but for long-term resilience, this is a strong pick.